What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Ralph. Yo, I've been trying to do YouTube for a long time, but honestly, I just wasn't ready mentally, and I was a little shy in the camera. But now I was just like, fuck it, let's do what we gotta do and show people what I'm about. So right now, I'm cutting my boy Gene. It's my boy since literally fifth grade, I believe. The end of fifth grade or the beginning of sixth grade. And blood couldn't make us any closer. That's my brother right there, and he's the one that's doing the beats in the background. So shout outs to him. He's a producer, and I'll put his link in the, I don't even know how to say, the description bar. I was about to say bio, but anyways, here we go. Right now I'm using the Andes TL liner, and I'm taking out all the hair, the little hairs that's there, and then right now I'm hitting it with the shaver. It just makes it easier for my shaver. I don't really want to put that much pressure on my shaver. So right now I'm just blending in the trimmer hair to the skin to give it a smooth transition. Right now I'm gonna just hit it again with the trimmer just to blend it a little better. Details is everything. Now I'm using the zero open, and I'm creating the first guideline. Right here I just fucked up and I erased this, so then I have to erase the whole guideline. I'm not perfect. This channel isn't even for me to teach you guys how to cut hair. It's a little basis of it, but mostly it's you guys watching me grow, because I know that I will grow from this. This is my first year as a barber. I completed my first year in June, actually. Me attending shows, fashion shows. I'll try to go to New York Fashion Week. I did last year, but I didn't record it. A lot of BarberCon, and I just want to share my journey with you guys, show you guys what it's like to be a hairdresser, cosmetologist, or barber, whatever it is, in my eyes. In my opinion, you should just record yourself from where you are right now, because you're only going to get better from here. So you and whoever's supporting you witness the growth. And honestly, I feel like that's what makes you grow even more. It gives me a bigger canvas, and I see someone's head as a canvas. So when I pinch it, it just gives me more room to hit it with the machine. And a lot of clients don't mind it. I mean, they shouldn't mind it. It's your work. And at first I was nervous as a beginner barber, like pinching people's skin, because I wouldn't want someone touching my head. But I mean, if your haircut's gonna come out fire, pinching someone's skin, that's what I do. I mean, by all means, go ahead. Now I'm starting the second guideline with the half. And I take my time with my guidelines, because before I would just rush through it. But if your guideline's not even, there's no way in hell that your fade's gonna come out even. So just really take your time with it. Run through the machine more than once, because sometimes the machine misses some hairs. So now I'm just pinching his skin and then opening the lever little by little and just raising the guideline. And that's all the fade's gonna come out to be. Because as you can tell, the fade's already coming out like butter. And you just keep repeating the same process with the half, the 1.5, and then you just got the whole fade. And honestly, and when you're cutting hair, you gotta realize that it has to be fun for you. If you're doing this and you don't have a passion for it or a love for it, then why are you even doing it? Right now I got the 1.5 open, and I'm pushing his top hair with the comb so I don't cut anything. And I try to be very precise about that. And Basically just cutting out the little hairs, and then I'm gonna hit it closed again. You brush it all down, get a clear canvas, and then you just hit it with closed again. You see that line in the top? That's what the closed is gonna erase. It's blending in nice. I'm hitting it little by little, opening it a little bit, and that's basically what the fade's gonna come out to be. So I'm gonna just let you guys enjoy this beat real quick. Alright, so right now I'm just brushing all the hair out, getting myself a clean canvas, and then I'm gonna saturate the hair real quick. And just double checking on the camera that the fade is nice. I see that it looks nice. And now we get started. So now I use the 7-inch scissors and I just start cutting all the blue off, because the goal with my client was that he didn't want the blue no more. He wanted to go for a more classic, mature look, I guess. Nothing wrong with color, but I mean, I love color. I color my hair like, I change my color at least every month, but you know, he's just been doing it for a while and he just figured out that it's not for him and he just wanted to go back to natural black. So I just start slicing it and I cut off whatever blue I can visibly see. I'm gonna answer some questions that my Instagram followers asked me to answer, but before that, enjoy this beat switch real quick. That's my boy Giancarlo. Honestly, Gene, I know you're watching this shit and I greatly appreciate you hooking it up with the beat, honestly. Like, what do you dislike and like about your job? Honestly, I don't even see this as a job, and I have no dislikes. I'm greatly passionate about what I do. Coloring, barbering, cutting women's or men's hair. This is something I really love, and I don't know, I just really have no dislikes. That's not even me being corny. I just, you know, I feel like I could be cutting for free, but since it's my career, I'm obviously charging. But, you know, do something you always love. That's what I always consist.
Crazy. I look totally different.
Yeah, you do. It looks so crazy.
Dang. Yeah.
Alright, and the second question was, what inspires you? What inspires me, basically, is just the fact that there is art in hair. Before, I didn't really know that there was any type of art to hair. Both my parents are cosmetologists. My dad was a cosmetologist and a barber, and I was basically raised around a salon. And me and my brother would run around the salon, and to the point where it just became kind of boring. I actually was greatly oppressed to becoming a barber or a cosmetologist. I never wanted to be that. If anything, I was actually about to go to the army instead of doing this, because I just saw how my parents struggled with it at days, and I just didn't want to be a part of that. But you know, once I graduated high school, my mom told me, you know, yo, go to cosmetology school. It's a 10-month program, and who knows, maybe you'll like it. And I went to it. And the beginning of it sucked because it was all textbooks and stuff. But once you get down on the floor and you work on real clients, is when I found out that I'm naturally just gifted at it, and also I just love it. I don't know, like getting my first $10 tip was like amazing to me. I couldn't even imagine that ever. And next thing you know, I fell in love with it. You know, life is just crazy like that. The unexpected just becomes reality. Becoming a cosmetology is very hard, and I know I didn't want to do it, but I mean, a lot of people had a great passion for doing it. And you know, I attended Paul Mitchell School, and it was one of the best schools I ever visited. I met a lot of great people there, a lot of friends. I was very shy, and I had a group of friends that helped me break out of my shell. And you just meet a lot of great people there, honestly. Graduating high school and just attending that school was very difficult for me because I was going through a lot. But once you break out of your shell, find out what you're good at, it just becomes a lot easier. I know doing this barber journey or even colorist journey is very hard, but once you get down to it and you find out that this is what you want to do, you don't even have to do it for the rest of your life. If you could incorporate this into photography, YouTube, videography, a movie, anything, like the sky's the limit with it. You could do so much with hair. Even Drake needs a haircut, you know what I'm saying? Like Lil Pump needs a haircut. Haircutting is essential to anybody. Even the lawyer, the doctor, they all need haircuts. And barbers are just so underrated with that. And even the judges, shit, I could go on, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're just so underrated, and you guys have the pivotal standpoint in becoming a very important key into society. And that's what a lot of people don't expect. You know, a lot of people don't want to be bummy, especially our generation. Our generation's so forced to become a part of beauty. Just look at Instagram. I mean, a lot of people just want to correct their imperfections. But anyway, guys, I'm so glad for the support. Thank you for the views. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. I mean, I don't know what else to say or feel. I'm just so stoked. Thank you guys so much.